Chosen ones, this is not just another video on your screen. It is a divine interruption, a moment heaven scheduled on your timeline in the unseen realm. Your name has been brought before the throne of God. And this word is heaven's direct response. And today, not tomorrow, not someday. He speaks directly to your spirit, to the very area that has weighed most heavily on you. Let's talk about your job and how much you're making. This is something special. When God steps in to chat about someone's work, finances, and what they need, it's a sign that something has already changed in the spiritual realm. You've been asking for clarity, for a breakthrough, for some elevation, and for stability. And guess what? Heaven is responding right now. God is getting involved in your situation, your workplace, your career path, and your financial environment with divine authority. This isn't random at all. This is a specific word, a prophetic moment, a divine plan being shared for your life. In the heavenly courtroom, there's been some chatter about your next steps, who's going to help you out, where God is placing you, and how He's got plans to boost your income in ways that will put all doubts to rest. This message connects your past experiences with the journey God has planned for you. It seems like there's a change coming in your job, your tasks, your talents, your resources, and your finances. The change is going to be pretty noticeable. You'll definitely know it when you see it. God isn't exactly whispering. He's announcing your upcoming season. Before we dive in deeper, if you feel in your gut that this message is meant for you, go ahead and take action on it right now. Please give this message a thumbs up if you agree. Make sure to subscribe so you won't miss out on the next heavenly guidance. We've got something special coming your way. Share your city and country in the comments so we can unite as the remnant God is bringing together. Don't go anywhere just yet. In a moment, we're going to explore what God has in store for your job and your income. Once you hear it, you'll see why heaven didn't want you to miss this message today. Chosen one, take a moment to really listen. You've been dealing with financial struggles that you don't really talk about, holding on to burdens that you never really talk about, smiling on the outside while struggling on the inside, holding on to hope even when your bank account is testing your faith. Today, it seems like heaven is really focusing on what's been wearing you down. God isn't just sitting back and observing your financial struggles. He's facing them head on. You've been putting in a lot of effort with your sowing, but it's leaving you feeling pretty worn out. Putting in a lot of effort, but not really seeing much change. Making moves, but still feeling stuck. I'm giving it my all, but nothing's giving way. But listen, cycles break when God speaks. So, today, it feels like God is having a chat with us. So, in Deuteronomy 8, verse 18, it mentions that it's God who provides you with the ability to create wealth. It's not about the job, the salary, the economy, inflation, connections, or qualifications. The power comes from God. So, when your power source gets hit, it feels like your finances take a hit. Your progress slows down. Opportunities seem to vanish. Income just stops, and everything feels shut tight. But guess what? The Spirit of God is right there, restoring that power in you as we speak. Heaven is bringing back to life what the enemy tried to stifle, and that hold that lack had on your life is starting to loosen up. That's why life can sometimes feel like a battle. It's like the enemy is afraid of the financial version of you. He's worried about the stable version of you. He's worried about the successful version of you. He's worried about the debt-free version of you. He's worried about the version of you that's free from worries and feels secure with money. That version of you becomes unstoppable, a force to be reckoned with, spiritually powerful, and ready to create the things you were meant to build. Your financial freedom is connected to your assignment, and the enemy was aware of that. So, the pressure has really been on. There have been a lot of setbacks, and progress has been pretty slow. But you know what? The same God who saw the battle is now getting right in there with us, the one who was picked. God is helping you break free from those financial cycles in your life. It feels like we're always on the verge of making it, doesn't it? Always dealing with one emergency after another. Ups and downs with income. It feels like we're stuck in this endless loop of never having enough. It's like going back to square one over and over. Living from paycheck to paycheck can feel like a never-ending cycle. Unexpected losses keep happening in cycles. It's all about those ups and downs on the road to success. All of these cycles are breaking at this moment. It's not just about you putting in more effort. It's really about God coming in to help. You're moving from struggle to strategy, turning burdens into blessings, and finding that what you thought was lacking is actually being provided for in a divine way. You're starting your financial journey right here. Just know this important truth. God doesn't just elevate someone without moving them to a new place. Before Abraham got the promise, he had to be repositioned. Before Joseph got promoted, he was moved to a different position. Before Esther stepped up to save a nation, she had to find her new place. Before Peter got that amazing catch, he had to change his position. Repositioning isn't a form of punishment. It's all about getting ready. It's like a gentle nudge from the universe, guiding you to break free from limitations and align with the amazing future that's already been laid out for you. If your job or finances have been a bit all over the place, if things have felt uncertain or confusing, if you've experienced a loss, if a door has closed, if your circumstances have shifted, or if you've been nudged out of your comfort zone, then listen up. Don't worry, you're not going anywhere. You're getting a little adjustment. What seems like a loss is really just a way to position yourself. What seems like chaos is really just a part of a bigger plan. God is guiding your steps to ensure that nothing around you will hinder what He's getting ready to bring into your life. God is setting you up for a level of growth that you couldn't reach in your previous situation. Sometimes, God needs to change your surroundings before He changes your income. Sometimes He needs to switch up your surroundings before He can lift you up. Sometimes He needs to take a step back from you before He can help you move up. Sometimes you just know when a place, a job, a relationship, or a system isn't helping you move forward in life anymore. So, when the moment arrives, God prepares you ahead of the blessing, making sure you're all set to embrace it. Isaiah 43 verse 1-19 says, "Look, I am doing something new. Now it comes to life. Can't you see it?" Looks like God is up to something new. You know what? Even if you can't feel it or see it, there's definitely something changing around us. A new chapter is starting, whether you get it or not. Divine activity isn't reliant on whether you're aware of it or not. It's all about when God decides it's the right time. Right now, everything seems to be happening in your life just the way it should, with a clear sense of timing and intention. You're going through a divine shift. This time, the shift actually has a purpose. T's, all about being intentional, strategic, and purposeful, like it's guided from above. It seems like God is guiding you to be in the right place at just the right moment, all perfectly aligned. The boost given to your life will come without any pushback. Chosen one, this repositioning is a sign that supernatural increase is just around the corner for you. This part really matters a lot. God's blessings go beyond just your job. He's lifting you up. When God lifts someone up, it's not about boosting their salary first. It's about raising their value. Influence starts from within before it makes its way out into the world. Before anyone else recognizes your value, there's a boost happening within you from above. You're turning into someone with a growing capacity, sharpening confidence, and increasing spiritual authority. This elevation begins with who you are before it impacts your income. You're on the verge of becoming someone whose presence commands respect, whose voice resonates, whose ideas hold significance, whose skills are valued, and whose work has a profound impact. The you that's coming to light now is the one that heaven's been getting ready for a long time. You're entering a space where what you bring to the table will finally get the attention it deserves and won't be brushed aside or downplayed anymore. Heaven is shining a light on what you have to offer because the world really needs what God has put in you. Proverbs 22, verse 29 says, "Do you see a man skilled in his work? He's going to stand in front of kings." Kings show how much influence someone can have. Kings are all about opportunities. Kings are all about access. Kings are all about moving up in the world. It means that God is getting ready to place you in situations you never thought possible, surrounded by people you wouldn't have guessed, and opening doors to opportunities you didn't even realize were out there. Heaven is setting up those special moments where your talents align perfectly with the right surroundings, the right people, the right opportunities, and the right needs. Hey everyone, it looks like some of you are in for some exciting news. New job offers, salary bumps, unexpected promotions, contracts, clients, business opportunities, collaborations, mentors, and even some destiny helpers might be coming your way. All of these blessings are on their way to you right now. It seems like God is really working things out for you, changing situations, guiding choices, and touching hearts in your favor. What you've been waiting for is beginning to seek you out. Looks like your name is going to be making the rounds soon. People are about to take notice of your work. Guess what? Your gift is about to get some well-deserved recognition. Get ready, because you're about to make an impact. It's not about you pushing it. It's about God giving you the green light. Heaven is giving a thumbs up to what you have with you. When God backs someone, there's no human system that can hold them back. When doors open, attention follows, favor comes your way, and influence grows. Your gift creates space because God creates space. This upcoming season is going to prove that your talent is anything but ordinary. Your creativity has always been boundless. Your ideas always had a purpose behind them. They were seeds sown by the heavens, waiting for just the right moment to bloom. And that time is starting right now. It seems like there's been a change in the spirit realm, and you're stepping right into a time of abundance that was promised for you long before any struggles started. Everything you once thought didn't matter is now being recognized for growth. Every hidden talent, every missed opportunity, every idea you've put aside, there's a divine spark bringing it back to life. You're about to witness those areas you once thought weren't enough turn into something truly abundant. The drought was never intended to bring you down. It was made to show just how deep that well God put inside you really is. This is the time when hidden treasures are coming to light. You're diving into different ways to earn money. Absolutely. There are streams you didn't create, doors you never tried to open, and chances you didn't even go for. These aren't just coincidences. It looks like we're seeing some signs that the time of just getting by is coming to a close. Welcome to a place where abundance awaits you. Just like it says in Isaiah 45 verse 3, "I'll give you hidden treasures and riches tucked away in secret spots, so you can really know that I am the Lord." This isn't just about luck. Let's talk about alignment. The skies are finally letting loose the streams that have been saved just for this moment. It seems like God is clearing out all the hurdles that were blocking your financial flow. All those blockages, restrictions, and resistances that have been holding you back are starting to lose their grip. Looks like the tide is changing. The gates are going up. The good vibes are definitely rolling in. You're not just getting by anymore. You're really diving into the complete expression of your kingdom assignment. This time, your increase is going to be solid. This time, you won't lose any of the progress you've made. This time, you can expect your blessing to come through without any delays or setbacks, because God is directly speaking into your career, your business, your ideas, and your income. When heaven speaks, things change. Hey, remember that time when God asked Ezekiel to talk to those dry bones? It's interesting how God didn't breathe life into them until the prophet spoke first. Just like that, heaven is really paying attention to what you choose to bring to life with your words. Your voice has the power to bring new life, when it's in tune with what God wants. Hey, it's time to get up and start declaring things again. Let's chat about your finances. Talk about what's ahead for you. Talk about what you're working on. Talk about your hands, your thoughts, and your journey. It's not about fear. It's about having faith in the one who can do so much more than you could ever ask or even dream of. Ephesians 3 verse 20. Now's not the time to just sit back and relax. It's that time of year to embrace our inner prophets. Let's put together the vision. Keep it simple. Create routines that revolve around the promise. Try reading some scriptures out loud every morning. Your daily discipline is what turns the unseen into something you can actually see. Sticking to something can really lead to amazing results. What's going on right now isn't just about individuals. It's about where everyone stands. You're being lifted to function from a position of kingdom authority. Your income is going through some changes. Your identity is going through a change. You're getting ready to handle challenges in places you've never been before. Heaven is expanding what you can handle. You'll not only make more money, you'll take on more, oversee more, and make a bigger impact. Your ideas are really going to make an impact in meetings. People are starting to recognize who you are in important places. Your gift is ready to open doors of influence because God is shining a divine light on what you have to offer. As Psalm 917 says, "May the favor of the Lord our God rest on us." Let's get to work and make something happen. So, when we say establish, we're talking about making something permanent. This season of overflow is here to stay. It's like a flow that's supported by something divine. You're entering a financial groove that's truly blessed. A situation where your resource matches up with your task. It's a place where your actions are guided by purpose rather than just survival. That's why you shouldn't rely on just one source. God's creativity knows no bounds. He's coming up with streams you wouldn't have thought of. It looks like some pathways that were once hidden are finally coming to light. Good things are coming your way. Opportunities are coming your way. Heaven is working on relationships, changing decisions, and touching hearts in ways we might not see right away. This is just amazing how everything is coming together perfectly. Right now, as you listen to these words, things around you are shifting. You're entering a powerful phase where the obstacles that used to hold you back are now clearing the way for you. Where things that used to overlook you will finally see your worth. It's not that you've changed who you are. It's just that God has made it clear that you're here now. When God opens a door, no one can close it. Revelation 38. If God's got your back, nothing can stand in your way. Nothing can stand in the way of God's decree. No algorithm, no supervisor, no policy, no budget, and no timeline. This is the time when heaven gets to make the final call. It's not about your boss, the economy, inflation, your past, or your failures. God's voice really stands out above all the others. When God speaks, everything changes. Do you recall when Jesus asked Peter to throw his net out again after he had a tough night of fishing? Just one word changed everything from feeling empty to feeling full. So, that's what's going on right now. What was stuck is going to start moving. What was once empty will now overflow. What was once closed will open up again. What got held up is going to speed up. The barriers are coming down because God's breath is at work. The fighting is coming to a close because God's message is prevailing, and the tension is easing as the promise takes hold. You're entering a space of true fulfillment where what you have to offer shines through, becoming important and meaningful to those around you. Take a moment to really let this sink in. Heaven isn't just about boosting your income. Heaven's got your name on it. God is marking you with favor. It seems like you're not really going after opportunities these days. Opportunities are coming your way because of the special gift you have. This time, you'll be ready to take it on. This time, the blessing is going to lift you up instead of bringing you down. No need to worry about the overflow. It won't be too much for you. The promotion won't catch you off guard since you've been ready for it. You've really leveled up. Looks like you've gone through a test. So, you're all set now. I've noticed a maturity growing in you, a sense of peace that's hard to explain, and a wisdom that only comes from facing tough times and still choosing to embrace what you believe in. That version of you, the one who never gave up, the one who kept putting in the effort, the one who always showed up, is the one that's getting recognized now. Here's something important for you. Your breakthrough is right on track. It's getting announced. God is talking to you. What God says just can't be stopped. Isaiah 55, verse 11 tells us, "So is my word that goes out from my mouth. It won't come back to me empty-handed. It'll do what I want and fulfill the reason I sent it out." This is that word, you know. This is the moment we've been waiting for. It's that time of year again. God has said something. When God speaks, you can feel everything change. So, here you are, chosen one. After going through that tough journey filled with silence, battles, growth, and some divine changes, the Spirit of the Lord is guiding you to understand why this transformation has been such a big deal. The weight of your calling really needs more than just a surface level of faith, you know? What God is working on in you isn't just for convenience. It's meant to make a real difference in your life and the lives of others. This is really about leaving a mark, not just making a living, about claiming a space, not just finding a quick fix. What's being shaped in your spirit right now is meant to stick around, to go beyond trends, and to lay down some solid foundations for the kingdom through your life. This is the time when God is not only helping you to create for yourself, He's empowering you to create opportunities for others, to support ministries, to help families break free from generational poverty, to start businesses that will provide jobs for many, and to be a source of healing and restoration for communities around the world. This isn't really about having bigger houses or fancier cars. This is all about being the solution to someone else's prayer. This is all about your abundance spilling over with purpose. In this moment, the Spirit brings to mind Nehemiah. He wasn't a prophet or a priest. He was just a guy carrying the weight of rebuilding what had been broken. When Nehemiah found out that the walls of Jerusalem were in ruins, he didn't just sit around and cry about it. He prayed, fasted, and then took a step forward to build. When the opposition showed up, with voices mocking and powers pushing back, Nehemiah just said, "I'm doing an important job, and I can't step away." Nehemiah 6, verse 3. That's what God is inviting you into right now. It's a piece of work that's so impressive, you won't let doubt, fear, or what others think get in your way. God is stirring up the builder within you, the strategist, the multiplier, the pioneer, the vessel. He's bringing out that part of you that was always meant to take the lead in innovation, to support what was once set in motion by heaven here on earth. You might not realize it, but deep down, you have the wisdom of Joseph, the spirit of Bezalel, the strength of Paul, and the obedience of Mary within you. You weren't meant to just fit in. You're here to break the mold, to push boundaries, to change those limiting patterns and bring in a flow of abundance. Right now, everything is coming together. Every resource, every mentor, every opportunity, and every meaningful connection is here to help you bring this vision to life.